Hello everyone, how you guys doing? My name is Steven Marin and welcome to the Yeti Pod YouTube channel. So I did have a video planned for um Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff that you can find in the description, and also for the YouTube channel. I also had at least 10 more minutes of planned recording for you guys, and sadly that all got deleted, and I wish I could get it back, but I cannot. So today we're going to go into a different topic, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get on with the podcast. So some sports news that was just released at least 26 minutes ago by the NFL is that the Giants are now signing Golden Tate after they traded away Odell Odell Beckham Jr. See, I'm not a big NFL fan, but people started going nuts after Odell Beckham, or OBJ as some people call him. People went insane after that happened. People like actually told like the Giants that that was such a stupid move, and that since OBJ, I'm guessing, was one of their best players. Now, don't get mad at me that I haven't watched football in a while. I'm not really a football fan. I don't really listen to sports much. Not even, I don't like soccer. Only sport that I would really like is baseball. I haven't played baseball in a while, but that's one of the sports I only like. So, that is one of the news. So, yeah, today's just gonna be all about news. Okay, so if you haven't heard the news, Alex Trebek has gotten stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and sadly, everyone was shocked to hear this news. So, a couple minutes ago, he released a video, and we're going to listen to what that says right now.
Hi everyone, I just want to take a few moments to say thanks to the, believe it or not, hundreds of thousands of people who have sent in tweets, texts, emails, cards, and letters wishing me well following my recent health announcement. I've heard from former contestants, even Watson, the IBM computer, sent me a get well card. Now, obviously, I won't be able to respond to all of you individually, but I did want you to know that I do read everything I receive. And I am thankful for the kind words, the prayers, and the advice you have offered. And I'm extremely touched by the warmth you have expressed in your comments to me. I'm a lucky guy.
In that statement, he said that he reads every single message that he gets, from emails to tweets. He reads all of them, and people do believe it. Ryan Parker tweeted 1 hour ago that he says that he reads every single message. He said that he does believe him, and God bless this man. And please do check out Jeopardy's Twitter. That's where the video is. And people are praying for Alex Trebek, who, of course, national treasure, people call him. And as the host of Jeopardy, people are rightfully worried that a person that they woke up to, well, not really woke up, but came back from school, came back from work, waiting to see the questions that was given to the contestants and trying to answer them too. So prayers are with him. And if you have heard the news of Alex Trebek, please do leave a like, or you can wait till the end of the video. And if you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like and consider subscribing. In other news, the Avengers Endgame poster was finally released to the public, and people were very, very quick to notice that one of the 13 actors was missing, and this was Denai Guerrera. If I butchered your name, I'm very sorry. I'm pretty sure I said it right, though. Her name was left out from the poster, and people were mad. One even responding, leaving out Denai's name on the poster while Bradley Cooper's name is there. And you've got to have a meeting with your Photoshop team. Denai isn't credited at the top. LOL. Another one is, really does look like Oki's thinking, yeah, great. So you headline mention every other person on the poster except me. Twitter.com/The Russo Brothers. So, people are pretty mad that this is happening, and, we're just gonna have to see what happens. If they're gonna fix a poster, if they're gonna release a new poster, or if they just don't release a poster at all. We're gonna see in the future. If you didn't know, happy Pi Day. If this video is released on Pi Day, a new world record was set today on Pi Day from a Google employee that calculated the number pi into 31.4 trillion digits. Now, the Seattle-based Google employee, Emma Haruka, calculated the value of pi to 31,415,926,535,897 digits, smashing the previous world record by almost 9 trillion digits. Now, people are going crazy over this. And funny thing, 31.4 trillion number of digits calculated, and 3.14, get it? 31.4. It's calculated pi trillion times. It's a funny thing. Don't mention it. And it's the most accurate value of pi. Yuri with the support of Google, so Google did help them. And yeah, it calculated on 25 compute engine instances over 111.8 days, which is 7.6 million machine years. Well, 7.6 machine years, not million, sorry. And yeah, it was really cool, and that's really cool to have on Pi Day. So, yeah. In some pretty random news, Vermont now has a goat as their new mayor, and it just took office yesterday. Vermont, yeah, Vermont has a goat mayor. Yeah. I don't think I can add anything to that. That is going to be it for the news part of this podcast. Right now, I'm going to have a one-on-one talk with those on YouTube, and I want to thank you for subscribing and liking the video, liking last week's video. At least I think it was last week. I'm not very sure. I should probably check. So that video had so much support, and I'm so grateful for all the support that I got, because I never expected that it was gonna go that far. It got 22 views in its first day, I'm pretty sure. More than any video that I've ever posted, ever, in one day, I'm pretty sure. Even in my other channel, which I did link at the end of the video, I'm pretty sure it hasn't gotten that many views in one day. And I'm so grateful to those who have subscribed. And if you are watching this video and you are subscribed right now, thank you as well, because you're the reason why my channel has gotten this big, and the reason why I can continue to do podcasts and have fun doing it as well. Now I'm trying to talk slower so it doesn't overdo. So right now I have 10 subscribers, and my last video has 28 views. Now, the video was called the Yeti Pod, episode 1, the 2-hour delay. Technically not episode 1, more like episode 12 or 13, I forget. But to the YouTube channel, it is episode 1, and it is placed in the in like the playlist I have called the Yeti Pod Season 1. Now, there is going to be seasons, and these will split apart between years. During the summer, I will do a different playlist called the Summer Pod. Just kidding. It was going to be called the Bigfoot Pod because the Yeti Pod is for the rest of the year, and during the summer it's going to be the Bigfoot Pod. So it's not going to change on any other thing. On Spotify, it's going to remain the same, and I will continue posting videos on that. But during the summer, it will be called the Bigfoot Pod. So just wait for that. By the way, if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do consider subscribing. I will try to post weekly content if possible. And also, do go to my other accounts for my original podcast, which is still called the Yeti Pod, but will be found on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, Overcast, Radio Republic, found all on there. Please do go check it out. I do recommend the second episode, which is called Talking with Friends, episode 1. And it does have one of my friends called Ginger Ninja, and she is really cool. And I'm gonna see if we can try to do a podcast together, but it's gonna be kind of hard. So I will try. We will try to find a time and day to make that podcast happen. And I feel like as soon as it's ready, you're gonna enjoy it. So this is gonna wrap it up for today's podcast. I hope you guys did enjoy. I know it's a lot. Well, not really. It's about 10 minutes shorter than the last podcast. But for the reason is today I didn't have anything planned to record. I did not have a topic. I just wanted to do some news and some updates. Actually, I think there's one thing that we can do. We're going to do a little quick news segment. By quick news, I mean about 6 minutes of news. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so this goes out to all those in my class who do watch my podcast. Um, Thank you for coming up to me saying, "Hey, your podcast is really good and I do enjoy it." Um, it is great to know that I do have people in my class that do listen to my stuff. And if you ever want to be on my podcast, if you ever want to plug something in my podcast, please do come up to me because I am glad for you to do that. If you want to plug your YouTube channel, please do that. Please do come up to me first. Don't just come on my podcast. Go in the little description and just say, "Hey, this is my YouTube channel." But if you ever do want to come on my podcast, please do tell me. I will invite you. It is something that I would love to do. I love literally inviting anyone to come on my podcast. And so, all you gotta do is tell me. This also goes out to anyone else watching this podcast that found me randomly. I hope you are enjoying this. Please do consider subscribing if you are not subscribed or if you haven't thought of it yet. And please do like the video. It does help support me. My main goal before the end of April is to reach at least 30 subscribers. That is my main goal for the end of April. Also, if you guys do want to see a live podcast where you can ask questions, or we have a little skit or we just watch videos, please do tell me because I can make that happen. It might take a while, but it is totally worth doing to just talk to you guys. So, yeah. Remember, if you do want to see that happen, just comment down below saying that you want a live podcast, or if you want more people and you don't want it in this small space, I can do that for a couple episodes. I'm not sure how many, but I could try to make that happen. If you do want that, please do comment down below and also like. Also, now my business email is activated. Well, not really my business email, but one of my emails that is for business can be found if you do click the About section. You can see in the details area, it will say for business inquiries. You just click view email address and it'll pop up my main email where I will answer any questions that you have. If you want to sponsor me, if you are anyone who just wants to come on the podcast, please do go to that email. It is very useful for me because I can sort out all the emails that I get, and it can be helpful for you if you want to contact me easier. Also, I am looking for editors for future episodes, so as well, if you do want to do that, please do go to my email me that you want to be my editor, and I will consider. All I have to see is some of your work with anything else, and I'll think about it and I will contact you within the next 3 business days. So, yeah, remember I am looking for an editor. So, if you do want to be a person that edits my podcast, that will be greatly appreciated. Okay, and that is going to end my podcast. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Stay frozen.